Good afternoon, my name's Michael. I'm one of the technicians who'll be working on your vehicle today. We're just going to carry out a quick health check with you. We're going to start on the side from the tyre area. We'll start on the inner edge, coming in around 7.1mm. We're out centre at tyre 7mm. Outside edge coming in around 6.9mm. Moving to the near side rear, inner edge coming around 7.6mm. Around centre at 7.7mm. Outside edge coming around 7.5mm. Outside rear, inner edge coming around 6mm. Centre 6.7. Outside edge coming around 6.1mm. I'm going to move to the offside front part of the vehicle. Again, inner edge coming around 5.8, 5.9, a bit flash between the two there at times. Around centre around 5.8mm. And then around the outside edge coming in around 4.9mm. Also managed to measure your front and rear brakes off. It's just a bit difficult to show you the camera and my equipment in the video, but the front brakes are coming in around 11mm, rear brakes are coming in around 9mm. Moving to the knee side front tyre area, start with CV boot. Again, in good condition, no signs of ripping, leaking or damage in this area. Again, brake lines this area, no leaking or damage found. Same with shock and springs, no breakages, leakages or damages found up top there. Front lower arm bushes in good order on this side. One at the rear is in good order. Around to the track rod end now. Again, no damage in the ball joint or the track rod end itself, so that's in good order. Moving to the near side rear, start with spring from bottom to the top. Again, no breakages or damages found in this area here. Shock, no leaking or damage. Brake lines again, also in good order. Offside rear, start with spring from bottom to the top. Again, no breakage damages found in this area. Shock in decent condition. Some slight corrosion on the shock, but no signs of leaking damage other than that. Again, brake lines again. No leaking damage found in this area. Offside front, start with track rod end. Again, no damage in the ball joint track itself. CV boot, no ripping, leaking or damage found in this area. Shock and spring, no breakages, leakages, damages found up here. Rear lower arm bush, sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. So ever so slight cracking appearing on the actual lower arm bush. I'm not sure how well the camera picks it up, it just seems not want to focus at times on this. Front one's a little bit better to show you. There is some cracking appearing along there at the top there, a little bit at the bottom here and a little bit in the middle there. Obviously I'd advise around about 12 month recheck on this one. Obviously check for player any damage in the joint, but none actually found at this moment in time. Centre part of the vehicle, bush on the front part exhaust in place. Again, no ripping or damage found in that. Slightly further down the exhaust, we've got a joint in this area. Again, no leaking from emissions. And nuts appear to be nice and secure on the back also. Just behind that, another bush. Again, no ripping or damage found that. Again, corrosion on the hanger, but holding nice and firm. Centre box itself, some corrosion around this area, but holding again, no leaks or damage found in this area. Again, moving down the exhaust system, some heavy corrosion appearing, but no signs of leak or damage other than that found in this area. Bush there, again, no ripping or damage found. Again, corrosion on the hanger. Joint in this rear back box area, again, no leaking from emissions, and nuts appear to be nice and secure on the back there. Back box area, we've got a bush on the left hand side, it's in good order. One to the right, it's in good order, and the back box here, as you can see, is also in good order. There's also some issues on the vehicle that you've obviously mentioned. Bear with me a second, just need to get my sheet. Mirrors not unfolding when locking the car sometimes, that's one of the faults. The rear windows can't be controlled by the passenger switches themselves. We've done a few little tests on it. It's going to obviously need further diagnosis on the actual thing to find the odd thing. It seems to be quite a deep sort of issue. We've obviously tried with different switch from another Qashqai for the rears and stuff like that to test it, or possibly that the mirrors may be related to this fault as well. But like I said, it will need obviously further diagnosis to obviously see where this obviously issue is. It seems to be quite a deep sort of issue, unfortunately. So obviously, sorry to be bearer of bad news. Yeah, other than that, I think that's everything called video today. Thank you for using RRG Nissan.